What, what will I get out of it? Oh, you hurts me, as with everyone else. I'm sure will be more than enough if you disobey. Or returning to material from your creations and show that you feel in a way of a manipulation performing your flesh. But if you do, I'll let you live for a while longer. Predation of the creature rules for survival. As long as you continue to do this, you will maintain your organic parts and perhaps even let you play with some of my less significant sample. Then I shall certainly help me make my escape. The sponsor accepted. If you behave like a good specimen in care, you may eventually receive my help in escaping forever. The Flesh Master is mad enough to help us escape in favor of his own unholy designs, but the price of time will be unfair and terrible. Obedience will be rewarded. Take your crew to gear with you. They are both such no the creature, as undeveloped, may find of use. All the dreams, as we are free, let's go and look at the ones who will be taking shoulders. Primitive is one of the technological specimen. Deliver to run the message to I'd like to speak about one wondering delivered to you. Each specimen. What did you back to my reading? The volunteer specimen equipped with an experimental device to isolate her mind from the veil. The specimen performs menial tasks around the laboratory and serves as a willing source of essence, not to choose your own torment. Be fracturing her bones with vibro waves, placing herself in a capsule of her home and planting a curve under her skin, or shutting off the light. But one has the spinner chosen this last option. The estimate the rate of irreversible collapse of the cardiovascular system will have 7 more cycles of consciousness. Curious yet altogether predictable reaction to implanting Playstyle. Will perform more detailed analysis of the damage that is behind the house. But you not talk this way. I was curious to see what kind of symbiosis might emerge between rudimentary mechanical augments and my own unflawed creations. Much like cartilage infused with steroids, will swell the subject's feeble body. New computation circuits spread throughout his algorithm, found the process of those of my regiment is better than I relinquish them. I will. With a full escort, I will have better chances of being a contribution to your plans. And find yourself counsel. I'm not used to it. to the first one. Your weapon to base of your own job. Unless you want to lose a valuable specimen, you release my companion immediately. The confident specimen. You'd kill yourself, but will I? And away, no matter what you say. Once I have access to the area, I'll let you take the scraps. I have learned all I wanted. Know more about your craft. Not the habit of conversing with specific, but if it increases your material, use your craft. Observe question, you're your small-minded kind, among you the artists of anguish and the masters of flesh. Then listen to an explosive. Greatest among their people. Clear intellect, my hands, one power over life and death. My body is a pinnacle of such discipline. Our minds hold the fear of hundreds of. Are you aware? Are you aware of the beautiful universe that can be extracted from psychic energy and creature? The ways, shades of movement and methods of domination. Those properties. This is the great alchemy of death. You might understand that the most fearsome true warriors are created by it, as you, without a doubt. Even the most skilled witches and mighty Kabbalites are stripped by the pure destructiveness of our genius. Yet I long ago rose above the building of commonplace battle beasts, the monstrosity, great and unique. My last specimen, the Koronus, approached every trifle ever made by my rivals. I fed it elite warriors until the scaling heat got set of the power half caught it, but then unity yet drew my attention. At present I'm working on a grotesque of previously unknown power, built from the most exquisite exotic parts from strong fire. Resemblance doesn't have you ever seen corpse of a fire warrior and a might creature lying at your feet without the best part of the view. Find some interesting. I cannot. I'm not getting enough master for this accused. Why did they suffer the interrogation to which Archetype brought me? The body has given me. The body was given to me. Was thrown into the cesspit. Anomaly that the specimen did not die. I must consider feeding and dispose of shot with a shredding mechanism. The master of flesh is twisting the truth in attack, but the Arabenian not interfere with the arc. Unlikely that the king will have some. This data could only draw a meeting Otherwise enlightened being. For a few equals in common, knowledge is vast and goes beyond this of necessity. Observed many junctions where the destructive energy of the unreal rotted here in the web. I've studied what devastating the life to create to keep the space around this spire intact. I've touched knowledge so ancient, necessary for you. I require your help, monkey. Forget yourself. Go and serve my will and you should never this. Success benefits is reasonable for you to help me. If you are unable, make your solution, or rather wait for you to die and find myself a better tool. Worthy and intentional dream. Immediately you promise you provide nothing, anything. Oh no. Is there anything come of it? Okay, such brilliance, attention, and pain. Battle positions are to no interest. Try. Oh, speak more. Mr. My leaf. Yeah, what are you doing here? I've... Yeah, it's good. You're allowed, but... Leave. Never felt. You have done to you. Me free. From them. They cut much back then. I remember then whenever I had the whisper, remember injections that made my body go numb. I remember them taking me away from you. Then I wound up here at Master's Tervendias. First he studied me, poked me with me, opened up my look like, but then he made the voices. He made them stop. Then here was on. What did he? I was praying on it's but I'm used to it now. Body hit. Matters down to the other side, closer. And here, rather than sequel. And get back to games and play by vision. Then you cannot use it. No, can't. Think. The xenos are terrified of also flying. Give me areas and out of it. All those things to connection to warp. But the whilst isn't right. You know what it's like to run your name cares pale and worthless dangerous only use comes up that no, then if there wasn't Hudson, it means a lot. It means a I've been here. I'm not blissful. No one bothers me. No one tries to stop me from there. But nobody notices me at all. I don't want anything else. I want to be left. The price as we're paying. Help you master doing this in his wisdom. Through that, I spent several hours looking at something in the chambers. Theater. So many rooms and the dead. And there were the day before. Up, was it? Hit me once. Like what the hell? That's weird. Now that I have said this time. Look like when you look, you're about to hear that thing. Not last long. Why? And look. Why? Can't really. Never thought danger of time. Yeah, good. The brain melting away. If I decide to leave, the master will show in the back. I want to remove this thing and then the ways will start dead. But then once promise me we think of something. Right? Now we know the xenos have things like this, so there's hope. I believe the salvation through power and character, not of the Drugari. Like I have any of them. Let anybody say it. Alright, that's enough. Me in my mouth. Thing.
Stop it!
Oh, okay. Well, this is over. But the xenos are right to cause some. Oh well, this is decided. We'll go out the bungalow, Captain.
Should I divine our next step?
We have forgiven.
see them cut down. But it's unclear.
Fenris of luck.
Fenris Yolda, mortal. You know the old words. Good words. Strong as a rock. Sharp as the blade of a force axe. Deadly as a kraken's tooth. What do you want? You are no skilled, I see. It is not for your fireside verses that your friends esteem you, I wager. I am a wolf.
Come to be here.
My pack answered the Inquisition's call and came to the Koronus Expanse. There was a battle, and then the young wolves yearning to be meat for their brotherlings. To a feast of bolters they went out roving. Though they were but few, one long fang with them went loping. Not to see them cut down by scythes unclean. The pups he sent scattering, and there stood alone the paths guarding. For a foe he long spied, one worthy among unworthy. The song of swords singing, they clashed with clamor and skill, until stood the old wolf upon the bones. Then, by the birds of battle, was he brought down. Was that clear enough? This saga sounds less interesting in prose.
To know more about your brothers.
That butcher sent you to spy for him, did he? Or do they know nothing of the Emperor's angels, the space wolves of Fenris, or the great Layman Russ in your corner of the galaxy?
Why does the homunculus keep you in a cage?
For his own safety. When I am not busy killing inhuman spawn in the arena, the xenos fear my will.
We suffered the same fate. I was also captured by the xenos. They have forced me to kill for their entertainment.
But I sit in a cage while you roam freely around their city. They do not fear you. Maybe there is a reason for that. Maybe our fates are not the same at all.
Don't they fit?
A predator does not eat only when it is hungry. There are many reasons to eat.
Does it taste good?
I cannot recommend it. The meat of these xenos is steeped in corruption and frailty, as well as the foul substances they inject into their blood in vast quantities.
You must be planning to escape, yes?
And why do you want to know? And why?
What is such as you could prove useful to me?
To get what you want, you will have to convince two very headstrong individuals. Me and my captor. That claw-handed xenos.
Is there money to be made?
Master Top, Vendias, Andias, require money for your previous time into carefully. I would like to take space mine, keeping the cave. Curious. Bring my attention, specific. I would like to take the space mine, keeping the cave.